All right, I'm going to attempt to one take Jake this, so please don't make fun of me. That would be amazing. Huge news coming out of the Riot Games camp as they are going to be pushing the mid-season update to Ivern from this PB cycle over to patch 13.11, giving them extra time to polish it up. Now, this is definitely because of all the bugs and all the feedback from the community. So, thank you to everyone in the community who's been giving feedback. Riot does indeed listen, even if most of the time they don't care about your opinion, particularly with Ivern. Now, when I tried to play Ivern on the PB, it was a buggy mess. I couldn't take any of my camps, even if they were marked. I couldn't smite them. I couldn't control Daisy. I had to sell my jungle item and get a support item just to lose anyway. That wasn't a very fun experience. So, Riot, please, by all means, take all the time you need to make Ivern great again, okay? Yeah, I said it. I know, it's a little bit sus. I'm sorry. Now, there's a lot to like in the PB updates, but let's start with the passive. Why on earth are they nerfing the passive? They're obviously nerfing the passive to try and compensate for all the other things that they're giving the kit, but I think all the other things in the kit don't really matter if Ivern gets slaughtered early game, so please revert the passive changes. An extra 10 seconds on camp marking, that is just outrageous. Ivern can barely farm anyway. The Q quality of life buffs are amazing. I love them. Being able to jump whenever you want into melee range or into attack, full auto attack range is perfect. Thank you, Riot. We've been asking for that for a while. Plus, the distance that Daisy can travel to the Q on demand is incredible. Thank you. I have mixed emotions about the W changes. I actually think it limits creativity a lot with the W changes, as far as the bushes just going away when you don't have vision in them. But obviously more to come on a later video that we make once this thing is actually released, because right now there's not a ton to talk about. With the E, we gotta revert it, okay? We don't need the double shield in exchange for all the scaling nerfs. There's like 5 nerfs on the E right now that are sneaking up in there, and you guys aren't even aware of them. Please, Riot, just revert it. We don't need all these bells and whistles on the shield. The shield is the best shield in the game anyway. Just leave it. It's totally fine. These are just some quick thoughts, off the top of my head. You like that? You guys want more of that kind of stuff, don't you? A little bit timely. Now, the Daisy changes, there's a couple of scaling nerfs in there, but that's probably to compensate for the extra shield on the E and all of these other, objective taking things that they've added in there. I absolutely love the mini Malphite ult that we're seeing on Daisy when you pop her out. Obviously the range on the Q Daisy combo is a lot stronger now, but Daisy's gonna feel a little bit weaker, and I'm not sure how I really feel about that. They also got rid of the speed boost on summoning Daisy, which is a really big deal, so overall, I have really mixed emotions on these mid-scope changes, but I am glad that Riot's taking the time to polish them up. Thank you to everyone who said something to Riot and said, this thing's just not ready yet. You know what? Let's just figure it out together. It's not ready yet, and I'm sure Riot's going to come up with maybe a happy medium based on the feedback. So that's my 2 cents right now on the Ivern remake or the Ivern scope, whatever you guys want to call it. And be sure to tune into the channel for when this thing actually launches. We'll have a lot more to say about it. Obviously, there's not a lot to talk about. They're resending it. Oh my god.